Hello, this is DMcDonald. I am giving the presentation for the microcomputer applications in business. This is the first case study we have done, and this is the presentation. So I'm just going to go over all the deliverables that are on page 57. I'm going to go in that order. And so, of course, we have our customers table here. I have the items table. Do want to show that the update query has already been run, so our cat condos are already 10% higher than they were when we created that table. We have our order line item table and then our orders table. One note that I do want to make is that I initially thought it might be simpler to create some forms to input all this data. After doing that for the customers and items tables, I actually figured out it would probably be faster just to input the data directly into the tables, and that's what I did for the orders and the order line item tables. So we have those, and as you see over here, you do have all those forms that I had created in addition to just our orders form and our order line item subform. But those are the next items on the deliverables list, so we'll check that out as well. Here is the orders form with the order line item subform, and it's one record right there. Now I'll start to look at some of the queries that we had done. Again, here is the table view of our mail customers query. I'll of course look at the design view of that one. And so there we have that. Moving on to the monthly items ordered summary. There is the table view, and we'll have the design view as well. As I said, our increased prices query has already been applied, but here is the design view, and of course we can go back to that one and we have the higher price. I think I actually ran that a few times on accident, so the price has gone up dramatically since it started off at $219.99. It's up to $266.19. And then let's look at our search for keywords query. Maybe we can just look at the design view before looking for that. Go to the design view here, and let's run it. And of course it comes up and asks you for your keyword search, and there we go, treats. And now we'll look at the order report query. And this is the table view of the order report. Of course, we're turning that into a report. I'll show the design view of the order report, and then the next thing is just to show the order report itself. Of course, that's what we started off on, but we'll go back and check that out as well one more time. Here we are in print view, and of course we have our customer information on that one line, and then all of their line items, and then the prices totaled over to the right. We have all that. So that is my presentation of the first case study. Another note that you might see from my computer screen is that I'm doing this on a Mac, and they do not make Access for Mac, so I'm actually using the university's Thundercloud, just using Unify to access a VMware client. I actually have the client on my desktop, so I can access that more easily and while off campus. And so what I'm doing is I'm actually saving it onto the desktop there, and then using OneDrive to store the file and make sure that it doesn't accidentally get lost when they reset the desktops each time. So I'm using that good combination of Office 365 products to facilitate my participation on a Mac. But that is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for your time and attention. I'm going to upload this to YouTube and drop that URL now, and I'll probably also just upload the Access database file for your viewing pleasure. But thank you very much, and have a good Friday night.